Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the Bayern München talk again. FC Bayern München talk. It is what it is. We're here after so much has been going down today when in regards to Bayern München and this whole Nicolas Jackson links. I believe there's Nkunku links as well. We will also talk about Kim Min Jackass. Or, let me call him Kim Min Jae, because to be fair, he hasn't been a jackass lately. But yeah, he's going to stay. We're going to talk about that. We're here, guys. But guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe. Press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check socials and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. Listen, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really moved with what's going on, especially after the meeting that happened. You know what? Speaking of meeting, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Boy, big up Zayn. I see you in the chat, bro. You escaped victory today, bro. You escaped terror today, bro. You got victory. Oi. You got it, but you got it in the toughest way possible. Anyway, speaking of who going through tough times, yeah, because at least you got a dub. And I got a dub, to be fair. 6-0 win against Leipzig. Lipstick, hold that. But then we go back to reality. We're here, guys. Talking about Max Erbel again. Max Erbel dismissal is very unlikely at this stage. Color me fucking shocked. Color me fucking shocked. Although there have been critical voices in the supervisory board for some time. Yep, there were because of the whole Davies, Kimmich, Musiala renewal, we know, because they got paid hella money again. Penny pinching from the supervisory board, typical. And not all bosses are completely satisfied with Erbel's work. A dismissal is not planned at today's supervisory board meeting. So we are not getting the sacrifice. We are actually... Okay, Reacts. I'll read that later. So we're not getting the sacrifice that I'm looking for.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
I wanted that to happen. We're not getting that. And it's from Sky Sport Germany, so it is reliable. For fuck's sake. I'm not shocked, though. I'm not shocked. But you know what? Let's read some news about Kim Min Jae. But actually, before we read news about Kim Min Jae, let me talk about this. I'm not shocked. To be really honest, Max Erbel should be gone. But then again, when you look at what's been happening in the past week, you're starting to realize, even though this fucker is a dumbass, Uli Hoeneß is no better. If anything, he's actually worse, to be fair, because he is his own fucking worst enemy. This fucker is willing to do whatever it takes to protect his funds. Max Erbel sold Kingsley Coman. Hoeneß approved it, not like he was happy about it. And he did not allow Erbel, nor did he inform him before Erbel done the sale, that he was only allowed to get a player on loan. So if that's the case, we were better off keeping Kingsley Coman then. I want to blame Erbel. Don't get it twisted. Erbel is a donkey and he is a dumbass, and he's gotten rid of players for wage reasons, but then have given wages to certain people. That is on him. But at the same time, how is he not informed that he's only allowed to get a player in on loan? That's stupid. I find that to be stupid. So Erbel should be gone. I stick by that 100%. At the same time, Hoeneß, oh my God, this bro, him, Driesen, Kahns, Rummenigge, every single one of them are a problem. And that's not good. That is not good for this club at all. Until we realize that we're going to have to actually spend to go far, we're going nowhere. Or scout. But then again, we got rid of good scouting. So here we are. It is what it is. Also, I agree with you. That was a mad game, man. Big up to you. But I need to invest in a forward, but solid backup. Yeah, but I don't think these options we're about to talk about, bro. Chavez is not ready, bro. Neither is Kiala. Hell, Wisdom Mike is not really, bro. Only Kusiasare and what's his name, I could say, is somewhat ready for this. The rest, no. Relax. We need guys that can actually do a job. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. When pressure is on, these guys are not gonna step up. Some of them. Like, it's all good relying on youth. I would like to rely on youth, but not too much, man. Let's relax. خلينا نهدي اللعب شوي. Hello, Vinny. But come on, man. Seriously, let's use our brains a little bit. That's all I ask. Use our brains. Go get me 2 attacking players. Get me a 10. Get me a winger. And hell, we still need midfielders and defenders, and we're not even going to get that sorted. That's not good enough, guys. It's not. How many times do I have to tell you guys? Eventually, we're going to run ourselves to the ground. We're going to literally play game after game after game. By the way, I see people talking about the Champions League schedule. And you know what? I'm glad Sam Blancos talks ball, the one I do Real Madrid Bayern content with week in, week out on Mondays, which yesterday we did on Sunday. Yeah, because of what happened today for my end. Go check that out on his channel. Yeah. He done a stream today talking about the Champions League draw, and he mentioned something that I've always been mentioning: the scheduling being under fucking valued. Yeah. Imagine the amount of tough games we're gonna be having, back to back to back, or like hell, even tough games we have in general, even if it's not back to back or back to back to back, whatever it is. Like, we're gonna be going through grueling games this season, so we need a top squad. Now, I know a lot of fans that watch Premier League or La Liga football, they'll be like, oh, it's just the Bundesliga. Who gives a fuck? Well, I give a fuck. You know why I give a fuck? Because I love this club. I support this club. Yeah? And let's be honest. Let's be realistic. There are Bundesliga clubs that can cause us some trouble, even though we end up winning the league. It doesn't matter. There will be some games in which they cause us trouble. And this squad is not equipped to go all in every single competition. It's not. So we need backup options. None of this youngster 24/7. Yes, we are frustrated that we let top talents go. I agree 100%. Kenan Yildiz, for example, that fucker should still be in my team, but we let him go. Adam Ezou is another one. I know he hasn't started off well at Everton. However, we should have never let him go. Even though some of us may have been, even me at times, I was critical of Ezno. But we should have never let him go. Hell, forget youngsters. We should have never let Matthias de Ligt go. We should have never let Mizraoui go, but that's more political. And I don't agree with that at all, by the way. Yeah, I've said this many times. You know, we just let players go for fun, and it's dumb, man. It's just fucking stupid. So, where do we go from here? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But, yeah, realistically, Herbal should be gone, but the whole board need to go, realistically speaking. The only guy that I can maybe cut slack for is maybe Herbert Heiner. Every single other individual, kiss goodbye. But, you know what? Let's talk about a player that's going to stay. Kim Min-jae. Now, to be fair, he has started to perform lately. I will give him that. However, he has a lot to prove, in my opinion. A lot to prove. So, there you go. I think the board at Bayern's pathetic. But anyway, back to this. Kim Min-jae is likely to stay at Bayern. He will stay at Bayern. I know that. The club is willing to sell if convincing offer comfort. Yeah, it's not happening. But the player himself always wanted to stay in München and establish himself into the team. It's clear to see, to be fair. I can't lie. But, yeah, there's no more excuses after this season. I'm sorry. There's no more. Because last season you can say, you know what? Achilles tendon he's going through. The fact that he's playing through it, realistically, he should have never played through it because our board actually put him in that position when we sold De Ligt, and all we had is Kim Min-jae, Dyer, and Upamecano. That's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But the fact that he gone through all that and is still playing, not like he performed. I actually thought he was shit. But the fact he was playing through all that, I do respect. At the same time, though, he should have not been playing. It is what it is, and it was clear to see why. I still think he should go, only because I know he will eventually overcommit and do something stupid. But then again, I hope I'm proven wrong, is all I'm going to say. Due to time constraints, transfer window closes in a week. Oh, yeah, no shit. That's why we need more forwards, you donkey. That's why we need more midfielders, you donkeys. I don't understand. I really don't get it, man. I don't get it. Bayern would no longer agree to a sale now. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to sell now when we're short in defenders too. Makes no sense. Only a huge financial offer could change their stance. After he struggled with the persistent Achilles tendon problems for much last season, Kim is feeling much better now. Everyone involved is therefore hoping that Kim can finally live up to the club's expectations in the new season and is from build. Again, no more excuses. No more excuses for Kim Min-jae. I'm sorry. Like, last season, not like I gave him any excuses, but to be fair, looking back, and I know people say don't do revisionism, but let's be fair, he was playing through Achilles tendon. Now, he's staying. I still think he should be gone, but let's see what he does. Let's see what he does this season. Fully fit. If he stays fully fit anyway. Let's see. Can he actually step up to the plate? Because if he can't, kiss goodbye. Ma salama. See you later. Hell, you can go back to Korea if you need to. Hell, or maybe we could send you to Galatasaray with Leroy Sané. Apparently, you played there last. Wait, did he play in Galatasaray or was it Fenerbahce? Kim, well, what club was it in Turkish league did he play? Turkish league. Which club did he play? Oh, it was Fenerbahce. I'm sorry. He played at Fenerbahce. You know what? W that he played there. Because Galatasaray, as long as you have Leroy Sané, I can't be having them win. No. Kim Min-jae played for Fenerbahce. Listen, all I'm going to say is no more excuses now. No more excuses. This guy went from doing a job at Napoli to then coming to us. He actually had a good start to the season under Tuchel, to be fair. He goes to the AFC Asian Cup with South Korea under, what's his name, Jurgen Klinsmann. Has an uttering, shattering stinker and hooked. Anyone that watched the AFC Asian Cup, like I did because I'm Saudi, yeah, and we played South Korea, and Kim Min-jae was in that team that we played against. He was fucking shit. Yeah, he was ass. Yeah. Anyway, they beat us. They go to the quarter. They go to the semis. Okay, they lose to Jordan. And by the way, he had an uttering and shattering stinker in that game too. Then goes to Bayern München, his first game back against Bayer Leverkusen, stinker and hooked. And then from there, gets dropped off to the bench by Thomas Tuchel, the same fucker that signs him. Throws him under the Wolves against Real Madrid in the first leg and was at fault for 2 of the goals that we conceded, which, by the way, ultimately, in totality, has cost us the tie. Fantastic by Tuchel there, right? And then, the following season, by force, he has to play. And over time, he's playing through Achilles tendon for majority of last season. And he's at fault for majority of the goals we conceded. Why are we playing him then? Oh, I have a question. Why did we sell Matthijs de Ligt and not sign a centre-back? Why didn't we sign Jonathan Tah when we had the chance? Now we have him, great, but why didn't we sign him then? That way, we relieve Kim Min-jae off the pressure. But instead, what we did is we only had Kim and Upa. So by force, he was always going to start. It's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. To be fair, Upamecano last season actually had a good season, but I do hear you. The season prior, he was another problem, and the season before that, bro. Our defenders as a whole have a lot to prove. The only guy who I have somewhat hope in is Jonathan Tah. He's the only one I have somewhat any hope in. Even though he was at fault for that goal that was disallowed, but yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. To be fair, he is missed, and guess what? He scored against us and celebrated when we played Inter Milan. If you are one of them guys that wanted Pavard to stay, you were probably laughing at the moment. And by the way, you know who was at fault for the goal, right? Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae and Orbic, to be fair, but Kim Min-jae for not even like competing for the header is crazy. Like, well, come on, man. Did I just read that?
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Fuck Leroy Zani. He's a bastard. Fucking prick. Keep him at Galatasaray. That متخلف. Anyway, speaking of loan players,
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
wait, you said Zani should have stayed. He shouldn't have left. Okay, that is a timeout. Anyone that says nice things about Leroy Zani, you're getting timed out. Man said had a good career in front of him. You're taking the fucking piss. You are, bro. No, that you yourself.
You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Never ever say good things about that bastard ever again. He doesn't deserve any good thing being said about him. And to be honest, he doesn't even deserve it. He's fucking shit. Fucking bastard. Fucking prick. Get out of here, man. This gahba, this taste. This khal. That's what he is, man. Shut up about Leroy Zani. Leroy Zani had a career in front of him. Ya akhi, kill Tibin. Ya kill Zeg. Anyway. Man. Haywan. Fuck out of here, bro. Anyway. Let's talk about Jackson. Action Jackson, guys. Action Jacksons. Ugh, Jackson. I can't even believe I just said that. Ugh. Bayern have reached agreement with Nicolas Jackson. Negotiations are now taking place with Chelsea. Bayern want a loan deal. A loan deal is possible, guys. Yeah, win trophies for what? For fuck all, bro. You know what? Give me Galatasaray in the Champions League. I want to see Leroy Zane choke in front of my very own eyes. This fucking bastard. This fucking guy, bro. But yeah, Jackson linked to Bayern on loan. I guarantee you that was discussed during the whole meeting today. Because they had a meeting, by the way. Supervisory board. That was discussed. By the way, speaking of supervisory board meeting, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at these, man. Look, Herbert Heiner, Erbel, Hones. They're all at Driesen. They're all around, man. Look, Max Herbert, Hones, Herbert Heiner, Driesen are having at today's meeting. Ali has already meeting started at 5 Central Time and is still ongoing. There you go. So they had their meeting today, man. They did. And to be really quite frank and honest, yeah. Bro, by the way, this can't be true. This fucking can't be true. Man said it is understood that Chelsea want around 80 million pounds, which is 92 million point five euros for Jackson and 46 million euros for Christopher and Cook. Bro, you're taking the fucking piss. You know what? Don't pay the amount. Bro, no. Don't buy permanently. Fuck them. Don't buy permanently. Fuck Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, realistically, we shouldn't even be targeting these, man. But if let's say we do, you're getting it as a loan. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not trying to fucking take none of these man. Bro, I don't even want these man in general, let alone a fucking purchase for that amount. Are you mad? Do you think I'm a fucking prick? No, do you think I'm a dumbass? Do you think I'm some dickhead to you? Nah, man. Fuck off. Fuck right off. You absolute waste of spaces, man. You scammers. Yal haramiya. Stay the fuck away from me, bro. Fucking Chelsea, akhi. These guys, bro, they like scamming people. Fuck off. Bro, you know what I've been going through? Well, I've been going through so much this summer by Chelsea fans. I have guys like RSM, Yasser, Prime, and Hano. Them 4 Chelsea fans telling me to pay the fuck up. These 4 Chelsea fans have been telling me to pay the fuck up, make sure it's a permanent deal. I want my money. I'm trying to go get Xavi Simons, pay up the money. You're wasting my time. They think I'm their fucking bitches. Are you mad? Are you mad? Bro, Will said it best in a group chat. These men are harassing me over all this shit. Why the fuck are we going after these Chelsea frauds? One of them is Mr. Injury Prone. The other fucker, the guy's just reckless. The guy doesn't even know what he's doing off the ball. Neither does he know what he's doing in front of the goal. He may be okay on the ball, but nothing special. Just does a job. Okay. And then for what? For nothing. For nothing. So we're getting somebody as backup for nothing. Habibi, this is going to be a worse backup option than Marcus Rashford. Worse loan deal than Marcus Rashford at Barcelona. Watch. Watch. We were better off keeping Koeman at this rate then. So basically, what I have learned is Bayern board had no plan behind any decision they made. They just made the decision because, fuck it, we're making a decision. What a bunch of fucking clowns. What a bunch of fucking inbreds. No, honestly, like, it pisses me off seeing this shit. What are we doing? How do you not have a plan? Seriously. Bro, we did Mia San Mia yesterday. A big up Lewis for joining, right? He said it best. Why the fuck were we too focused on one man? When we were doing the Wirtz thing, we focused too much on Wirtz. Well, and I get it, superstar thingy, right? When we did Voltamada, same thing. Then we moved on to Diaz. Focus on Diaz. We ended up getting him. Fine, great. Voltamada didn't go to plan. Like, why don't we have a plan and actually go all in on all of them plans? Just go all in, and if you succeed, at least you'll succeed somewhere. You will fucking succeed somewhere. Also, be convincing in your negotiations. How the fuck do you fail negotiations? I don't get it. At times, we are weak in the negotiations, bro. Why? What the fuck does Herbal say that all of a sudden now there's no, like, element of respect in the whole thing? I really don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. So, yeah, it is what it is. Like, look, this Nkunku thing right here, look at this. Nkunku's thought to be prepared to take a pay cut to secure a move away. Chelsea value him at 42 million from Matt Law. He wants the move. By the way, it's still possible that we get him now, but it's just, and that's a TikTok, but like, it's just, why are we even after this? Why? I don't understand personally. I really don't get it. Listen, man. It is what it is with this club, isn't it? FC Bayern München. Realistically, we may as well be FC Bayern München shit. It's fucking pathetic. We're just sad, man. Like, we're going for Jackson, Nkunku. Hospital bed waiting to happen. Or we're going for a guy that is as reckless as the brother who punched up that dude 20 times. What was that guy's name again? The brother who I just searched earlier? What was that dude's name, bro? That brother yeah, Roger Jackson. Yeah? Nicolas Jackson or Roger Jackson? Which one is it? You know what? I may as well call him Roger Jackson moving forward. Because he's as reckless as him, to be fair. He's as reckless as him. It's fucking pathetic, to be honest. And the guy in front of goal is a fraud. So we're getting a Senegalese Zane. Fantastic stuff. Actually, isn't Zane technically Senegalese descent? To be fair. Wait, Zane, ethnicity. Yeah, yes, he's been born to Senegalese diplomats. Well, that don't mean much then. Fucking fantastic. And then with the Christopher and Nkunku, brother.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's why I was moving like Nabri, basically. I don't get it, person. I really don't understand. I don't get it. We're wasting our time. We're really wasting our time with this, brother. For how long are we going to be doing this whole thing of I'm trying to it's like this whole thing of, well, listen, we're trying to protect our funds, we're trying to be sustainable, we're trying to ensure that we last long. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go for a loan player because, to be honest, we ain't got the funds to be paying all this money for a top player. Like, that's not how a big club operates in 2025. A big club in 2025 operates in a way in which you have to pay what it takes to get a player. You paid bro. They paid 75 fucking million for Luis fucking Diaz. What are we doing? It's so dumb. It's actually so dumb. Let's see how this board be moving, man. Let's see how this board be moving by the end of this window. But I'll be honest, I'm really not moved. I'm not moved. You know what? Speaking of players, there's another player that we're targeting in this. There's another one. And another one. Lewis is going to get gassed about this one. Let's read this one. Lewis is probably going to watch this back and is going to be gassed about this. Real Betis are still pushing to do a deal for Manchester United forward Anthony. Bayern, Leverkusen, and Atletico Madrid have also monitored the Brazil international situation. United do not want another straight loan. They want a permanent element attached to any deal of the 25-year-olds from Sky Sports. I'm guessing in England. Is it? I'm guessing it is. Man. I'm not a fan of this move, but low-key, I get the fact that he works for the ball too. The company wants that. Probably, he's one of them guys that would fit company's system, to be fair, but I don't rate him going forward at all. He'll probably do a job defensively only to do fuck all going forward. So, yeah, man. Fake Brazilian. I'm not impressed. I'm not moved. Like, fuck that shit. I know Lewis will be like, let's get Anthony because we can't get any worse than what we have. Fuck that shit, bro. Honestly, fuck that. Like, nah. Bro, I should be asking for better. Do people know who the fuck do we support here? 34-time winning Bundesliga champions. 20-time DFB Pokal champs. 6 times UEFA Champions League winners. Yeah. We've won FIFA Club World Cups, UEFA Super Cups, trebles, sextuple, back to back in the 70s in Champions League. Yeah, 11 Bundesliga is not like people will give us credit for it, but fuck it, it's part of our resume. In a row, like all this, and this is what we reduce ourselves to? Come on. And companies in-game management is already not the best, so like imagine with these crop of players. Oh my god. Yeah, there's only so much we can do by the end of the season. I'm telling you right now. There's only so much that we can do. So prepare, guys. Prepare for it because we will be there. We will be there for that moment. When that moment comes, I'll be like I told you so. Yeah. So, and by the way, talking about injuries later on in the season when we get knocked out, I don't want to hear it, bro. I'll be acting like Lee Gunner.
Got sent off. Man did baby giraffe. Collapsed. Oh, but he was pushed. Bissaka was choked. Nobody cares, bruv.
Wallahi, nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares. Uqsim billah, bro, I couldn't give a flying fuck. Yeah? If we get knocked out because of bare injuries, because of how thin our squad is, and then we get injury-prone players in the process, I don't care. That's on the board. You should have known better, yeah, and actually planned better, yeah, when you think of why we get eliminated because of injuries and all that shit. Fucking dumbasses. Absolute dumbasses. Uqsim billah al-azim. I'm sorry. This is just getting out of hand. I'm telling you, but they have a few days left. They have a few days fucking left. They better make sure that they make this right. Will they make it right? They definitely will not make it right. I already know. But they better make it right. Because if they don't make it right, everybody can fuck right off. Get the fuck out of my club and actually get people that are competent. Yeah? I want somebody competent to step into that supervisory boardroom. I want somebody competent that's going to be stepping up as a CEO, somebody competent that's going to be stepping up as a director of football, and I want somebody competent being my fucking coach of this club. So far, the only one somewhat halfway there is company. And Herbert Heiner's the president, to a degree. And even he's defending the shit that's going on. That's pathetic in itself. Like, what are we doing, man? What the... I have no energy to go all out, bro. It's stupid. It's actually stupid. Yep. Mr. Waiter himself. He's probably gonna be serving up some good dinner. Stay, and then he's gonna end up serving us some raw food or molded food. By the way, I still can't believe there was an R9 pick with Nabri's face on it. Whoever made that realistically should get their account banned. Ban their account. Ban their account for even doing that. That's utterly, like, it's funny, but it's stupid and disgraceful. How could you make... Now, let's see. Let's find this shit on Twitter. I can't fucking believe this. Nah. Why can't I find it? Oh my god. No way did this fucker just say that, bro. Look at this shit. What the bro? People are genuinely tapped. People are what? Nah, man, bro. No, they're taking the piss. Surely, they have to be taking the piss. I'm convinced. I'm so convinced, bro. It's just so tapped. But you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream here, man, because I'm so tired and I want to go to bed. But yeah, man. In general, Jackson and Kunku, I'm not moved. Kim and Jay, fine. No more excuses. And yeah, bro. Realistically speaking, supervisory board meeting, everyone should be gone. You know. Let me redirect to who should I redirect to? Slap the likes and subscribe, man. Inshallah, you're well wherever you are. That's how dead I can't even do an outro, bro. Oh, Carnage is still live. Let's just redirect to Carnage. Guys, I'm gonna dip. This describes the actually. I expect this if we don't do anything, if we don't win a double this season, and if this window ain't good enough. Yeah, if we don't win because the window ain't good enough, guess what? I want the board members and company to hold this. Take care. See you later.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.